Sign up to the SBR Network and use your free daily bet points to earn real-world prizes. Click on the page and start winning now.
Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp. It is a huge night of action here in the association, and the NBA odds are very fresh tonight with 12 games on tap, and I have found some value in a couple of games this evening. One of them is an interconference battle between the Chicago Bulls playing host to the Portland Trailblazers tonight, where the Bulls come in as a 4.5-point favorite, total of 188 points. Now, the Blazers played last night coming off of the back-to-back, and the big news in that one is the return of LaMarcus Aldridge, who had a really solid line last night in limited minutes, but coming into today and this morning, it was reported that Aldridge is questionable heading tonight, coming off of the back-to-back. No word yet on whether or not this is really injury-related, but it doesn't seem like that. It just seems like they're going to check his status, see how sore he is coming off of his first game in a couple of weeks here, and if he needs to sit out on the second night of a back-to-back, I think the Blazers would be wise to do that. Portland is actually 4 games back of the 4 seed right now in the Western Conference heading into tonight, with only 9 games remaining on their schedule, and only 1 game up on the Warriors for the 6th seed. But right now in the Western Conference, there isn't much of a difference between the 5th and the 6th seed. Going to play likely either the Clippers or the Rockets, and I think as long as the Blazers, they can avoid playing either the Spurs or the Thunder in the first round, they really don't care who they play, as long as, and with home court advantage likely out of reach right now with only 9 games remaining. I think they're going to be extremely cautious with LaMarcus Aldridge, as they have shown recently that they have been, with Aldridge missing so many games after this. So I think that makes the Bulls here an absolutely solid play here at -4.5, because I think they're already a little bit undervalued if LaMarcus Aldridge plays, but if he doesn't, I think the Bulls absolutely undervalued here at 4.5 points, with the Blazers coming off the back-to-back. Now, Portland's actually been pretty good coming off the back-to-back here, 11-8 against the spread this season, but they have lost their last 2 back-to-back sets, both of them away back-to-back. So as this one is, they played a road game last night and a road game tonight, so not looking too solid here, the Portland here recently. They're also only 2-7 straight up, 4-5 against the spread in their last 9 road games. And Chicago, even though they've been slumping just a little bit against the spread here, they had a 5-game losing streak there after being really just killer in the month of February and some of the month of March. Bulls did bounce back against Indiana, winning that game straight up and against the spread just a few nights ago. So I do think that will benefit Chicago here tonight, help them break out. That game will help them break out of their recent ATS slump. And Chicago's actually had 3 days off since that game, which during this season, when the Bulls have had 2 to 3 days off in between games, they are 7-6 against the spread. So I'm going with Chicago tonight, -4.5. Add them to your NBA picks tonight as well. Make sure you check out my pick on the Heat and the Pistons tonight. And until tomorrow, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of The Sharp Pick.